that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
To the middle. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Young finds Olynyk. Outside Hart. Back to Olynyk. And here's Tatum. From downtown. And that's collected by Trae Young.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Now here's Giddey. Still without a bucket. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Wells. Tatum draws the double. Wade, the pass to Sexton. Hits the trifecta. And now a 6-point Pacer lead.
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative in understanding when to shoot off the catch.
Olynyk passes to Edwards. And here's Hart. Young looking around. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Sexton. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Steven Adams checked in for Wade. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Wells. Evan Vassell, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Sexton. Now here's Edwards. He has 7. Over Vassell. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Edwards got 9.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Edwards. Young with a screen on Vassell. Back to Young. And he lobs it up to the rim.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Pacers leading by 6. Ball outside. Here's Vassell. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Young. Here's Flagg. Yet to see a basket. Back to Edwards. Hart inside. Working on McDaniels. Hart can't hit. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now here's Ball. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Flagg. To the wing, right side. Outside Edwards. Vassell with the rebound.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
On the wing, Tatum. Back to Vassell. Tatum with a screen. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. And here in the crowd tonight, social media sensation Famous Los.
He's more recognizable than some of the players. People love his commentary, and he keeps it fun. And he actually really knows the game.
Quickly is checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Jaden McDaniels.
And the defense he's played lately has really been tremendous. It's clear he's working his tail off on this end and collecting a number of steals as a result. You have to commend that type of effort.
Pass to Flag. Outside Young. Clock at 6. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Outside McDaniels. Adams with a screen on Hart. Inside. Deflects the pass. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Bassey's checked in.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
Tatum can't hit. Warriors trail by 6. There's Young with the 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
To the paint. Pass to Bassey. It's stolen away. Here's Flag. No points yet. Oh, deflected. Ball with a steal. And Hall throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Here's Flag. And there's the foul. It's on Charles Bassey. That's his first foul. Carter, he's checked in for Trae Young.
Substitution for your Warriors. Number 34, Wendell Carter.
Here's Flag. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carter, a screen on ball. Here's Flag outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Back to ball. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. He can't get it to go.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Here's Kuzma. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. McDaniels with it, now quickly defending. McDaniels passes to Ball. Now here's Tatum. The three is up. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 11. Outside Carter. Pass to Kuzma. Carter inside. Pounded by Tatum. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Wade, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Wells comes in for McDaniels. Moody's checked in for Vassell. And it's Colin Sexton in for Ball. Wade, the pass to Bassey. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Wade. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Giddey. Moody defends. Count the basket. Giddey's got his first points of the night.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
Sexton, a screen on Giddey. To the paint. And the layup is good off the glass. And that's 12 points for Colin Sexton.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
1:44 left to play in the half. Kuzma for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. In the third spot, the Pacers.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Here's Moody. No made baskets yet. Pass to Bassey. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:31 left in the first half of basketball. Moody passes to Wells. The 3 from Sexton. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Pass to Kuzma. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Quickly from outside. That shot is off.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Moody passes to Sexton. And here's Moody. 3-pointer. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Warriors trail by 15. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. They need this. The kick out to Kuzma. Pass to Olynyk. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now Sexton. He's got 15. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. What a performance for Colin Sexton. He has been the story for the Indiana Pacers, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points, Ernie, or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kitty?
Changing focus now. How about Colin Sexton in that first half? Putting in work.
Sexton possesses so much talent, a threat to score from beyond the arc, shows incredible speed off the dribble. Outstanding performances so far.
Yeah, just a joy to watch him put his ability to work. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Wow, Colin Sexton displaying all his skills today.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
He is spreading it around so well all over the floor, the defense really can't take anything away.
Indiana leading by 15. Flag is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Edwards. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. The Pacers shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. A nice shot by Tatum.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Young from long range. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. McDaniels passes to Adams. Now Tatum, guarded by Young. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Took the opportunity when he saw it. McDaniels got 5 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
3 on the clock. Here's Flag. Indiana with a rebound.
They've started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Vassell passes to Tatum. Right wing, the 3 from Ball. Hart pulls it in. Warriors trail by 20. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Tries to break his ice. And the layup is good by Young. Young's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Ball, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Tatum. Launches a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Let's take a look now at how the shots have been divided up between threes and twos for Indiana.
Yeah, plenty of shots raining down from outside the arc. They're stretching out the defense and forcing them to leave the inside unprotected, which only makes it easier to get to the hoop.
Hard against Tatum. Pass to Edwards. Outside Young. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over ball. Young can't hit.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 9. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
No good on the free throw. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. With this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. #1, Trae Young.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. McDaniels with it. He's got 5. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. Young from long range nails it from 3. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Now here's Ball. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Sinks that one from the post. Give him 8 points now.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Tatum. Takes a 3. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. And here's Young. Fires from deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, he is so effective on ball, we know that. But Young is also a great shooter off the catch.
Ball passes to Adams. And a foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Vassell outside. Back to Moody. Some nice passing by Indiana here. 6 to shoot. There's Ball with a 3. Knocks down the triple. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Young against Ball. The floater. Pass to Hart. Olynyk with a screen on Tatum. Outside Olynyk. Puts up a 3. Adams grabs the miss. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Outside Moody. Now here's Vassell. Another 3 for Indiana.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Outside Giddey. Back to Young. Pass to Edwards. Now Young. There's the drive. It's Hart on the wing. Hounded by Tatum. Hart can't hit. Indiana leading by 22. Ball outside. Outside Tatum. Adams with a screen on Hart. Tatum passes to Ball for 3. Vassell. Adams. It's good on the putback.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Ball against Young. To stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside Tatum. Vassell passes to Moody. Here's Tatum. Fires the 3. Knocked loose. Back to Moody. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. Moody's got his second basket of the night.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now here's Young. 13 points in the game. Fires for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Moody. Shoots over Young. Moody, good. Moody's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Over Moody. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Launches it. LaSalle can't get it to go. Golden State has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Young, the pass to Hart. Now Edwards. To get back on track, Indiana with a rebound. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Giddey against Adams. Pass to Ball. Tatum from long range. Moody from outside. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
3 points.
Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Edwards. Back to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
He's off on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Hart against Tatum. Hart passes to Young. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Edwards. Over Ball. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Edwards. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Indiana shooting 55% for the game so far. Vassell finds Ball. Tatum with room to shoot. And Indiana again with the bucket.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Ball against Young. Olynyk with a screen on Ball. Here's Hart. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And so it's the Indiana Pacers just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got Dean Wade, Colin Sexton up here with Cole Anthony. Then there's Jalen Wells, and it's Mobo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Golden State needs to get off a shot. On the break! Wells with it, now quickly defending. Sexton looking around. Pass to Mobo. Fires the three. Knocks down the long J. Mobo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Indiana.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Mobo. Here's Wade. He's checked by Carter. Some nice passing by Indiana here. And the three-pointer goes.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Quickly outside. Carter, the pass to Kuzma. Elbow shot on the way. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Yeah, Kuzma does have this flexibility in his shooting.
Pass to Mobo. And here's Sexton. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Quickly from outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-backs legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
Now here's Kuzma. Murray passes to Jerome. 4-3. They get the rebound. They kick it out to Murray. The three from Quickly. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Yeah, really good shooter from that range. Quickly helping to stretch out the defense.
Pass to Mobo. Now here's Sexton. Over Jerome. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Quickly outside. Here's the 3. Sexton grabs the board.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Jerome passes to Carter. Yes, it's good.
And just excellent work by Carter Jr. He's used to having to overcome tough defense like this.
To the left side wing. Back to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
The Warriors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Murray passes to Quickly. Crosses over. And he sinks the layup. Quickly's got 5 points in the quarter.
That is such a creative move. With the ball in his hands, Quickly can really be special.
Anthony finds Sexton. Here's Wade. Pass to Wells. Outside Sexton. They set the screen. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he was shooting the ball from deep in the first half, but he's come up dry ever since.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Anthony with it. Now Quickly defending. Here's Sexton. The shot won't fall. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Jerome against Anthony. Murray, a screen on Sexton. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Van Vliet's checked in for the Warriors. And the Pacers also making a change. Bassey, he's checked in for Anthony. Quickly. Doesn't go for him.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Sexton with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Mobo gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Kuzma. Picked by Carter. Let's go with a 3. It's Kuzma with the miss. Indiana has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Carter, the pass to Van Vliet. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Olenek's checked in for Murray. Moody's checked in for Indiana. On the wing, Wade, guarded by Olenek. On the wing, Sexton. Back to Wade, pass to Wells. Some nice passing by Indiana here. There's a screen by Bassie. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And here is Kuzma. Back to Carter. Now here's Quickly. Gets the three to fall. Quickly's got 8 points in the quarter.
Lot of confidence that time by Quickly, showing you he can play off the ball as well.
Now here's Moody, guarded by Quickly. Here's Wells, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's the pick. Kuzma for three. No good there. Indiana's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Moody passes to Sexton. Inside. Stolen by Carter. Kuzma outside. Another steal. In transition. He goes up, and he dunks it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Now here's Quickly. Picked by Carter. 5 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Sexton with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
The first free throw is good, and the Warriors making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Ball, he's checked in for Wells. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. And it's Giddey with the ball for Golden State. Pass to Carter. Here's Kuzma. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 8 points for Kyle Kuzma.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Quickly against Ball. Outside Sexton. There's a screen by Bassie. Ball outside. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pass to Olenek. And now Indiana on the fast break. Up the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Moody. Now Sexton. The three. And Moody is good for 3. Moody's got 11 in the second half.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now here's Kuzma. To the inside. Kicks it to Quickly. 4 on the clock. Fires it. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pacers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it. and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Colin Sexton.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Now here's ball. Pass to Sexton. And here's ball. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And that one drops.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Down low. Here's Kuzma, and that one's in. Nice feed on the play.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter. And everybody contributing. So, you know, I like it.
All right. Thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Now the starting group for Orlando. We got Brandon Miller, Jalen Brunson out there with Christian Brown. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Johnson in at the power forward. Now here's Johnson. Back to Brunson. Clock at 4. Over Williams. And the shot is long.
Well, he was in attack mode, but it's hard to score with a man in your shirt.
Pass to Mitchell. Pulls up. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Miller surveying the floor. Jokic inside. Jordan's there. And Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan. Just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
Here's Mitchell. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Jokic. And it's blocked by Jordan. And Jokic gets it to go. Garland against Brunson. Kamara down low. Miller against Williams. Jordan trying to free himself up. Williams can't hit.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Johnson, a wide open look, buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better three-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
Here's Kamara. Now Williams. Rebound by Johnson.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Shots good by Miller.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim, a rare quality for a wing these days.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
So, Stan, when you look at how the Magic defend, can you remember a time when so many of the league's best defenses were all so young?
Well, Kevin, it's something we associate with more veteran teams, but the modern game is so demanding, it may be tilting toward these young legs.
Free throw good, Jordan. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC, another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standards have been set.
The shot's good from Brunson.
There's Brunson once again paying attention. He does not give anything away.
Mitchell outside. Lets it go with the three. Orlando grabs the miss. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Pass to Kamare. And here's Garland for three. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, classic block out. You love to see that. Taking care of the defensive glass.
Nobody near Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
The deep can't afford to back off Williams too much there. When he's roaming the perimeter, he's more than capable of firing from deep.
Now here's Brunson. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Naz Reid.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Now here's Johnson, and the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 5.
All right, we know Johnson favors these close-in looks. He likes a sure thing.
Williams dishes to Garland. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Reid, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Both free throws good from Garland. And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past. But with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
From deep, Brunson.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Pulls up on the elbow. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Johnson kicks to Brunson. Out to Miller. Johnson with the bounce pass. Brown against Garland. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Brunson, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Pass to Jordan. Garland from deep three-point land. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, the Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, Brown. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Podziemski. Top of the key jumper, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. Garland, the pass to DeRozan. From 15 feet away, Mitchell in the corner. Tries again. Rebound by the Magic. Podziemski with it. Pass to Brown. Stolen by Garland. To the middle. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
It's one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for San Antonio. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10 wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
Now, here's Melton. Pass to Sharp. Hurdle with the steal. Outside, Avdia. Back to Podziemski. Reed with a screen on Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Reeves got it all tied up now for the Magic. San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Mitchell finds DeRozan. Out to Bridges. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to Mitchell, takes the 3, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Podziemski. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
DeRozan on the wing, Melton. No good from outside. Magic have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Avdia gets the bucket.
Tremendous confidence by Avdia. Taking and making shots like this is crucial to his development.
Bridges sets the screen for DeRozan. To the paint, here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. here. Green's checked in. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Number 1, the Magic. In 4th, the Spurs.
Both clubs physically dominant inside the paint, and that's why you see those outstanding shot blocking numbers.
1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Pajemski. He's guarded by Melton. 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Pirtle, and the shot goes down.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Avdia against DeRozan. Melton feeling it out a bit, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Orlando leading by 4. Outside, Avdia. Pirtle with a screen on Bridges. Here's Reed. Again, the Magic score.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Spurs shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Rosen dishes to Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
He misses the free throw.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
The Magic making a switch here. Miller's checked in, and he ends up missing both free throws. On offense, here are the Magic. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. He gets it in there. And now an 8-point Magic lead.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And it's DeRozan missing. Orlando's gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. To the inside. Here's Reed. Plays it up and banks it in. Reed's got 6.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on it.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Nikola Jokic. Brandon Miller out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Jalen Johnson. And it's Avdia in at the 3. Now here is Miller. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Miller's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic. Jordan with the screen on Miller. DeRozan with it. Brunson picks him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Jalen Williams is checked in for the Spurs. Orlando leading by 12. That'll play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Quick into the air. Johnson, an explosive athlete who finishes with intent.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Green. There's a screen by Kamara. It's over Apia. And the basket by Kamare.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Now, here's Jokic. And here's Miller. Back to Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Green against Johnson. So the wing on the left. Williams scanning the floor. A floater, he lays it in. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Nice job by Williams, carving out some space on that one.
Brunson against Williams. Brunson the pass to Jokic. Over Jordan. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Spurs trail by 12. Williams kicks to Melton. Jordan with a screen on Johnson. Melton, no good. The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Outside, Avdia. And Brunson has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And it's good, 2 points. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Mitchell's checked in for the Spurs. Garland comes in for Melton. And a switcher also for Orlando. Brown's checked in. Kamara finds Garland. Jokic with the steal. Mitchell against Brunson. And here's Jokic. He's got 8. Clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. Johnson's shot is off. Spurs trail by 12. Down low. Jokic with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 6 points.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Here's Williams, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, Stan, one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill.
Take a break.
But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things, and a lot of times those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
And Jalen Williams' game is unique. His combination of power and finesse, you don't see that many with that skill set.
Bridges, he's checked in for Tamani Kamara. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Magic leading by 12. Brunson the pass to Jokic. Now Miller. Out to the wing. And it's blocked by Jordan. Mitchell outside. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Jordan. 2nd round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And the first one drops.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller size, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
San Antonio making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Mitchell outside. Williams kicks to Bridges. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForge, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. So it's the Spurs now. Magic knocking down the tray. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. And Garland has it in the corner. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond the arc, including that short corner.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. In for Jalen Williams. Orlando also making some changes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Jokic. Reed comes in for Jalen Johnson. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Jalen Brunson. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Miller. DeRozan defending. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Garland's got 9 points.
Well, he's building nicely off that first quarter. In a groove now.
They set the pick. Here's Reed. Cracks in the tray.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's DeRozan. He has yet to score. Garland left side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And he knows exactly what he's doing. Garland gets inside and puts the defender in a position where he has to foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Garland.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Both free throws good from Garland.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Brown sets the pick for Miller. Back to Pajemski. 6 to shoot. Reed with a screen on Garland. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Look, Reed is a strong finisher. It's still unbelievable that he was undrafted because he is a force.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Reed.
Well, if you want to know where commitment and hard work can get you, follow Naz Reed's career. Everyone who counted him out is eating their words right now.
Now, here's DeRozan. Still scoreless. Out to Bridges. Reed with the block.
Outstanding defense by Reed there. He understands the importance of protecting the basket.
Miller, the pass to Pirtle. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Pirtle's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Pajemski. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now, here's DeRozan. Mitchell passes to Garland. Now here's DeRozan. Sharp sets the pick for DeRozan. To the middle to end the run. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Pirtle. He's got 6. Pirtle with a screen on Bridges. Here's Reed. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Garland, the pass to DeRozan. With the fadeaway. And that one off the back of the rim and in. DeRozan's got his first bucket of the night. Pass to Miller. Reed with a screen for Miller. Here's Brown. Here's Pajemski. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Pajemski's got his second bucket of the night.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Mar DeRozan on the wing. Back to Bridges. The three from Garland. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Podziemski finds Miller. Back to Podziemski, and the basket is good. Podziemski's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Sharp sets the pick for Garland. Back to Mitchell. No good on the triple.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Now here's Reed. And it's Miller in the corner. Fires from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Naz Reid has been on display for the Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Orlando Magic.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Well, right now for the Spurs, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Naz Reid with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Williams is out there with Tamani Kamara. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Mitchell. And it's Garland in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Orlando grabs the miss. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Brunson kicks to Jokic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Jokic has got 11 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Brunson. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Brunson the pass to Jokic. And Jordan sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And it's Brunson missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Brunson, and he gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And here is Johnson after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Johnson, the pass to Jokic, on the money with the shot from the left block. Jokic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Spurs with some changes. Green comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Garland. Avdia's checked in for the Magic. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, Green. Pass to Kamare. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Magic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Jordan. Here's Brunson. 6 points for him. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, that's a textbook move by Johnson. Once he sets the pick, he hustles into scoring position.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Jordan dishes to Green. There's the drive. Good. And it's Jordan picking up the assist. Green's got his second basket of the game. Pass to Brown. Jokic sets the screen for Brown. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. From past the arc. Kamare misses.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Here's Jokic. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Jordan finds Kamara. It's tipped. Avdia with it. Williams picks him up. Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, credit to Johnson for making the steal that got them started in transition.
11 feet away, and it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Brunson. Now Brown. Outside, Avdia. Sinks the three-pointer. Avdia's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Melton. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Green. Jordan, a screen on Brown. The offensive rebound. Here's Williams. Shot to stop the run, and good that time. 9 points in the game so far.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Brunson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Williams.
And what's especially hard about defending Brunson, he just plays with so much energy.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Orlando making a change here. James is checked in. Second free throw, no good.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Melton's shot is good. The Magic have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. To the inside, Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. San Antonio calls timeout. He's checked in for Orlando. And a quick look at how things have been since the All-Star break. Checking out the three-point shot ratio for San Antonio.
And they have been feasting from long range, shooting with volume and accuracy. It's been a good recipe for them offensively. And, boy, it puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses to try and cover all that space.
Now here's Green. Back to DeRozan. 4 on the shot clock. Tries it from 9. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Brunson against Melton. Brunson kicks to James. On the wing, Johnson from the arc. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Green passes to Mamu Kelishvili. DeRozan. Green taking his time here. Off target with his 3. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 14-6 run. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Johnson. And that's 11 points for Denny Avdia.
Well, you see how poised Avdia is. Just a terrific job getting inside and crashing in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to DeRozan. From deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Johnson kicks to Brunson. Johnson with a screen on Green. Now Reed. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one. The Spurs shooting not great, 40% for the game. James against Green. It's good.
Oh, how about the agility from Green, finding a way to get to his spot despite the contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Orlando.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
That's good from Green. Orlando's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Hurdle with a screen on Garland. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. And number 5, Jakob Poeltl.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
That one falls for Brunson. The Spurs making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson. Here's Garland. 14 points for him. Pass to Sharp. Bridges outside. Sharp sets the pick for Bridges. Clock at 6. Sharp the pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
Now, here's Avdia. He's got 11. Brunson kicks to Avdia. Here's Poeltl.
A moment to check out Darius Garland here.
Last season, he played outstanding, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish. Always had his head up, looking for the open man.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Avdia. Both free throws good from Poeltl. Here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Pass to Garland. Jacks up a 3. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Inside, Poeltl. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Poeltl's got 10 points in the game.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
Pass to DeRozan. Out to Bridges. From deep. That shot missing. Orlando's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Brunson the pass to Miller. Pass to Podziemski. Off target from outside. Spurs shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Orlando. And that one misses. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Pajemski. DeRozan defending. Here's Pirtle. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Pirtle's got 6 here in this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Shot clocking, game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. DeRozan against Miller. DeRozan dishes to Bridges. For 3, Mitchell. Reed with the rebound. And so it's Orlando sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Jakob Poeltl up there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Jones, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's James in at the 2 guard. Here's Jones, following the basket by Jalen Green. Now, here's Jokic. Tight defense on him. Outside, James. Offline with his 3. Spurs shooting at a decent 44% clip here.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Jones in the post. He's guarded by Melton. James a screen on Bridges. Here's Joe. It's good from long range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Queen. And it's San Antonio with another.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Orlando's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Jokic sets the screen for Jones. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, they have Jones out there to run these plays, to work the defense and open things up.
Green against James. Queen. That 3 off the mark. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the paint. Nice shot by Poeltl. 14 points for Jakob Poeltl.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Green, no luck. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. James kicks to Jones. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Now, here's Green. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Bridges, no one around him. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Joe, guarded by Green. Now, Jokic. Back to Joe. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And Queen gets it to go. Queen's got 4 points this quarter.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
And it's Jones with the ball for Orlando. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Jokic draws the double. Joe passes to James. Jokic with the screen on Melton. Here's Jones. Bridges with the board. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Green got it. Good job in the low post.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Jokic on top. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for San Antonio. The Magic also changing it up. Jalen Johnson comes in for Jokic. And Abdia is subbed in for James. Pass to Melton. Count it, good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Joe with it. Avdia kicks to Pirtle. Pirtle sets the pick for Johnson. Pulls from the top of the key. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, look, Johnson reads how the defense is playing it. Gets a little space coming off the pick. Nice play.
Now here's Green. This one for 3. Avdia with the rebound. Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pirtle with a screen on Green to the inside, and stolen by Jordan. And the wide open shot from Green, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
For him, it's been a tale of 2 halves. He's starting to make an impact now.
Screen by Pirtle. And Jordan sends it back. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Magic ball.
Shots checked in for the Spurs. The Magic also changing it up. Reed comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Trey Jones. Here's Pajemski. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Here's Green following the 3-pointer by Orlando. San Antonio again turning it over. The Magic have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Pirtle with a screen on Melton. Pajemski finds Pirtle. Magic moving the ball around. Outside, Avdia. Shot clock at 6. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, with each passing season, Avdia seems to gain more and more confidence as a scorer. Nice shot there.
At the top of the key, Bridges. Pass to Melton. On the wing, Green. Defended by Avdia.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Stan teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the three. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the three, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts. I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Bridges passes to Melton. Over in the corner, Green. Bridges against Johnson. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here, and it's Sharp missing. Orlando's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Podziemski. A three-pointer off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Outside, Green. Back to Melton. Sharp on the wing. Outside, Green. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Podziemski with it. He's guarded by Melton. Outside, Reed. The three. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Green. Bridges outside. Green with a screen for Bridges. To end the drought. Now Melton from deep. Green. Podziemski grabs the board.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Orlando.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jokic.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
And here's Melton. Green left side. Three-pointer. No good on that one. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look